Hello and welcome. I am Allie Rittenhouse, and we are here for another edition of Afternoon Delight. Disclaimer, I'm re-recording this because the first time that I tried to do it live, well, I'm doing it live right now too, but I was having some technical difficulties and it really kind of got me out of the true element because I was running late. So we are going to get started talking about why you should not buy the hype and how to really, truly see results in your business and what it takes. I'm your host, Allie Rittenhouse, online business coach, digital strategist, here to help you get your business on its A game to be the best that you can be. This is Afternoon Delight, and today we are talking about why you should stop buying the hype. I know you've seen it probably a couple times a day, especially through Facebook. Claims from all kinds of entrepreneurs that you've never heard of that are earning 6 figures a month and having 5-figure days. That is hype scenario number 1. Hype scenario number 2 are the infamous launches. Now, I'm not dogging any of this stuff because I do it myself in my business. But what I am trying to kind of help you do today is to stop buying from a hype perspective, FOMO, a fear of missing out, should I say, and start being smart about your business buying decisions. So we've got scenario A, we've got scenario B, where scenario B is launching. And of course, you know that product is going away and they're not going to offer it for another year. And you know that it says you're not going to get anywhere unless you buy it, right? So we've got 2 very real scenarios that aren't bad in any way, shape, or form, to each their own. And we're all here to create businesses that work for us. But for you as the entrepreneur or as the buyer, there's some things that I want you to maybe heed a little, what is the word I'm looking for? We're live, people. Be a little bit more hesitant when you are purchasing. So first, know that sales pages are meant to get you to buy the product. Not revolutionary, right? A sales page's job is to get you into buying mode, to make you to want to purchase something. So think about that. The second thing about a sales page is that it is meant to keep you feeling like you are stuck and that you are not going to be able to achieve whatever it is that your goal is without that program. And again, these are not bad or icky ways, though that's just what sales pages are and how they go. When you know this, it allows for you to remove that hype that's in that page, playing off of your weaknesses, and allows for you to truly look at the content that you are purchasing so that you know that you're making the right business buying decision. Okay, so you following me so far? All right, because what happens when you are buying in a hype kind of mode rather than a smart A game mode, what happens is a couple things. First is buyer's remorse. We've all been there. Lord knows I probably have been there so many times. Probably in the last week I've been there. And what happens with buyer's remorse is that we regret the purchase, we regret signing up for that course, and we feel stuck. And we don't love the decision that we made. We don't love the money that just went out. So rather than knowing that that program might bring us in money, we're so focused on the fact that did we really need it that you don't do anything. So you take no action. So you see no result from the program. It's a sad truth. The second thing that happens is that you don't really look at what the program or the coaching program offers. And so you sign up for something that you might not need in your business or might not even work well with your style in your business. And that is a really hard thing with sales pages because not every page can appease to everybody. And it's really hard to put into words how a program is going to go and how a program is going to work with you. So when you buy something that really isn't what you need or really isn't in alignment with who you are, you normally don't take action on it either, which then results in you not seeing results, which then results in buyer's remorse and a whole host of other problems that you might see. And then the third thing that happens when you sign up for a program or a coaching program or group program or sign up for a book or whatever, when you buy into the hype and you haven't budgeted your time. It's not always about budgeting your finances as much as it's budgeting it in your time and being realistic. Can you complete that program? Can you work with a coach and get done everything that they're asking you to do? Most of the time, people don't take this into consideration, and it puts them even farther behind, which then doesn't really get them real results either. And again, all three of these things are keeping you from your true success in your business. It's not always the programs keeping you from it or the content keeping you from it. It's about not being able to perform your best and do everything that that program says because you didn't have the time to follow along or your energy wasn't there. You really just weren't digging the content because it didn't fit into with who you are. So that is why stop buying the hype and make educated decisions in what you are trying to do in your business. If you see something that's pulling you in about 6 figures a month, think about why is that pulling you in? Is it truly just because you want to say as well that you earn 6 figures a month? I can tell you right now, just because they say that doesn't mean that they're actually earning that. If somebody says they made 6 figures that month during a launch, that could very well be true because a launch doesn't normally extend out over a really long period of time necessarily, right? It's kind of a short-term program or activity, or even 7 figures during a launch, okay? But even people like Marie Forleo having 7-figure launches are probably paying out 7 figures in affiliate fees as well. So really that $13 million launch, when you take out $6.5 million in affiliate sales, well, $6.5 million for a launch isn't bad, but you can see that that is a completely different ball game from what you are seeing and hearing. And that's hype, okay? So a 6-figure a month earner, if they are doing coaching or consulting, chances are they probably have 6 months worth of work that they have to do with that client. And therefore, if you break, let's say even a 5-figure program, a $10,000 program, broken into 6 months time, that's less than $2,000 a month coming in. Where that's not bad money, but there's still probably even more breakdown that needs to happen. Maybe there's 10 hours worth of work that needs to happen every week with that client. You can see how that number slowly starts to come down and the hype all of a sudden goes away. So I hope that I was able to enlighten you today with this redid live stream, a little bit more organized in thoughts than the original. And here are some tips in order to help avoid the hype and really make the best decision for your business. Because that is what this is all about, is knowing what you want and buying based off of that, not based off of what somebody else thinks that you should have for your business, okay? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to be realistic with your time and your energy. Stop buying programs just because they're getting ready to close the cart. Trust me, they're going to offer it again. Probably in 6 months' time. You can wait, okay? So be realistic. The second thing is do your research. This is often where when we're stuck in the hype zone, and again, I've been guilty. I have been guilty. This is where this is coming from. This is why I'm sharing it with you today. Do your research. Read the sales page word for word, not just the bulleted text. Ask questions. There are usually an email address or a way to ask questions on the page, and I highly recommend that you do it. I never roll my eyes or get frustrated when people ask questions. I actually love it because it tells me that they are paying more attention and they want to know if this is the right fit for their business. And trust me, I only want people signing up to either work with me or my programs knowing that it's a right fit for their business, not because they're buying into the hype that this sale is going to be going away. Okay. Then the third thing is, oh, I already said that. Do your research, ask questions. Okay, we just combined 2 and 3 there. So do your research, see if this program is right for you, if it is the right style, and ask lots of questions. Get the answers that you are looking for so that you know you are making the right decision. And fourthly, if you've bought a lot of programs that you've never finished, maybe the thing that you need to do is stop buying programs and instead maybe rather hire somebody to work with one-on-one, like a coach, or maybe even some type of consultant that can look at your business and see what areas might need change or updating, or what you're doing really well and you need to duplicate that over and over again to see more success. And the real way that you are going to see success in your business, this is no smoke and mirrors. This is brilliance at its simplest form. The real way that you are going to see results is by doing the work and doing the hard work. That's what I've got for you today. The only way that I've gotten here over 11 years is by doing the work, keeping my head down, focusing, and knowing what my end goal was. Sometimes keeping up with my social media pages and my free Facebook groups are not what my end goal is. My end goal is working with clients and getting them results in their business so that they have a successful business. And so sometimes I forget about my free Facebook group to focus more on my clients that really want to see results. So you have to know what's important for your business and do that. If you don't know, hire somebody that can look at your business and tell you. So, real way of how to get real results in your business is to do the hard work. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Afternoon Delight. I'm Allie Rittenhouse, your online business coach. I will see you on Wednesday for another episode of Just the Tip, where we're going to be talking about how to use emojis in your business. Yes, I'm for real. They're not just for teens. They're not just for texting. You probably have seen me use them in my business as well, and I'm going to show you how to on Wednesday. I'll see you then. Thanks so much. This has been Allie Rittenhouse.